2019-2020 Specialized LA Sprint. This is a custom build-up of SRAM Rival axis with some aluminum DT Swiss wheels and a size 52, weighing in at 19 pounds 4 ounces, and in kilos 8.72 kilos. Stay tuned to after video where you're free to buy some test on those wheels right there. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys a custom built-up Specialized LA Sprint. This is going to be something I'm going to be doing on the channel, but basically we did this. It's a buddy of ours that was looking for a very nice build to do to try to save some money. Total value of what he has into his bike is about $3,000, and he kind of outsourced this all throughout online forums, Facebook forums, eBay, and stuff like that. But we want to kind of see along the way of what he could build out for that price and what to get on there. The wheels, which we'll get into in a second, we just kind of picked those wheels out for just something to ride in the meantime. But he is still looking for a pair of carbon wheels that fits what he wants. There's a bunch out there for a great price, but he's still looking on that. But I mean, in general, to get he wanted the older style LA Sprint frame because he wants to do some crit races on there. He still wants to be competitive. The older style LA Sprint frame was one of their flagship bikes. You have the old school style Aero Vengevise seat posts. You have the enhancified weldings on here as well to create stiffness. You have the 3-piece bottom bracket, which they removed on the new LA Sprints that everyone loves. You have the reinforcement weldings here, and then the bottom as well, which they took away there. But a lot of people like that about the bike because it made the bike so laterally stiff, and those were reinforcement weldings there. But so again, I'm going to be doing a series on this channel later on down the road, going about building up bikes, maybe fixing them up, and then going ahead and trying to do some giveaways on them or whatever. But like I said, I think the frame we got for around $1,300 with the bar included. He got that with that, so that's already a good deal. You got a carbon fiber seat post, a carbon fiber fork, very good geometry. This bike was known for racing crit races. This bike was known for winning crit races. The SRAM Rival group set, it took a little bit. He bought it in pieces, but he scoured online. I told him to check on Facebook, told him to check on eBay. He got everything on there with the ceramic speed pulley. I want to say for like, I think it was like $1,100-$1,200, which is crazy stupid. With the SRAM Red rotors too, so it came with SRAM Red rotors. There's some deals out there. You got to look, but I tell people this all the time. There's some deals out there of leftover stuff right now. But this was, again, a nice build. So I will be doing, like I said, this in the future of the channel. Let me know what you guys think, but where you guys follow along, where I buy something online, buy something here, fix it up, try to make it worth the while of it, and see if there isn't a profit to be made, or make it better than what it is for a little bit amount of money and just a little bit of TLC. But so to start off with, I'll show off the bike and do the kind of full walkthrough, which I usually do. So starting off with the handlebars, these are Easton carbon fiber bars. They came with the bike. I think these are 44s on here. Just an internal regulated cable. We have on here SRAM Rival 12-speed axis shifters, and then we put on new bar tape as well. Main thing we had to put in there for cost was bar tape and bleeding the brakes to rerun them, but that wasn't a big deal. Obviously, I work at a store, and I can give them a little bit of a hookup on there. Stem on there is just a normal Specialized alloy stem, 100mm stem, which is nothing crazy. Now, the LA Sprint frame, this was actually a limited edition frame. I think this was called like their VCR version frame. It's like a cream color with a gloss black fork with a kind of those old school 90s colored fork, and on the rear stay as well. Looks very cool, but the guy who sold it to him wanted to upgrade for the new LA Sprint. So also, with this being said, the fork came already cut pre-stacked. So there is some deals out there. That's why the guy is willing to go so low, because he knew that this guy didn't care about that, and he had the option to it. The wheels on here are going to be the DT Swiss R470. Like I said, these are a workhorse wheel. They're tubeless ready, just a real kind of cheaper hub, but like I said, it can take a beating. I think we found these online for like $200 or $300. A lot of people do these on takeoffs of the Tarmac SL7 comps. A lot of people do these on the takeoffs of every kind of wheel. Whenever they're upgrading wheels, you'll see a lot of these wheels online. So there's going to be a big market for these in terms of how many are out there, so the price will be competitive. This guy, I think, got these for around $250, which is crazy. Pirelli tires, which he had 700 by 26 with the gray side or tan sidewalls in there. And then the whole SRAM Rival did come with those SRAM Red rotors, so it's 160mm front and rear, which is a banger deal. I mean, these things are $100 a piece retail alone, so that's $200. So that's a crazy deal. Old school style LA Sprint. Oh my God, it's lightning. old school style LA Sprint frame was the BB30 bottom bracket, so we do have a SRAM Dub BB30 bottom bracket in there, and that is an alloy press fit BB. I'm a big fan of that. I like it on this frame. It works really well. Hopefully I don't get struck by lightning. And this bike, like I said, I really do miss the flagship of this aero frame, the aero seat post in the rear. This bike was such a cool bike. I'm kind of bummed with the new LA Sprint redesign of it. They just basically took the Tarmac SL7 and just basically made it aluminum. But this frame was so iconic, and so many people love this bike because of how many options you can run on. It looks really cool. Lower seat stays, welding here, welding here. Very cool. For the crankset, SRAM rival crankset, all this stuff is going to be a cheaper output of it. But literally, it's the same exact battery, the same exact motor, the same exact shift speeds on there as well. Really, the only difference is just going to be weight in terms of hardware. So this stuff is exactly the same as the Force and Red, just minus the hardware. You're getting great technology for the price of the group set. SRAM rival front derailleur, SRAM rival chain, a 4835 front chainring with a 172.5 crank. And then in the back, we have a 1030 cassette with a SRAM rival rear derailleur with the ceramic speed OSPW installed. Both batteries included. I think, like I said, he got for like around like $1,200 for the group set, which is, again, a crazy deal. And then the rear SRAM red brake rotor as well. Same wheels as the rear. And then seat, he just had a Scott saddle that I hooked him up with. But man, everything into it, without me building it, was $3,200, and I hooked him up on there. But man, the bike it's a phenomenal bike. So stay tuned. I will be having more of these bikes soon, where I'm gonna kind of do this on the channel whenever I get some free time. I'm kind of doing this just in between of the 2023 model years. I still want to stick to doing my normal videos of the walk-arounds of new bikes, but we're still waiting for all those new bikes to get released. So as soon as these new bikes get released and start touching ground, I will be having weights for you, colors, prices, and give you guys a whole tidbit of information that you guys can get. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, free by sound test. Here we go on these DT Swiss R470 wheels. Again, like I said, nothing crazy about the wheel set, but they are a complete workhorse of a wheel set. So they will last a very long time. You can get a lot of miles, and they're also tubeless ready out of the box. You just need to add valves to them and get a compatible tire. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.